Hi guys,
Hello people,
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we are watching Severance,
I
episode 5.
am so excited.
The last episode ended
Crazy.
insanely and we didn't continue. We couldn't continue.
We didn't even edit.
Yes.
Like with that episode is supposed to come out tomorrow. So like I didn't rewatch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow,
too,
but like
me
I
too.
can't wait. That was so good. It ended off on one might say a cliffhanger.
Really?
You know, a bit of a cliffhanger. Was she about to hang herself? I mean, did she hang herself? In the elevator?
did.
Yeah.
She did.
And I respected like her outy self was like, you're not the one calling shots, you don't exist, I exist. And she was like, let's see, bitch.
Yeah, literally.
I'm about to kill us both.
Literally.
I was gonna say insane. I feel like that was something I would do as well. I feel like I would be like, to prove you wrong, I'm about to kill myself. Just to prove you wrong. I mean, everything is so fucking dark.
I definitely don't think that's something.
I don't know. I feel like I would be that petty.
Honestly, that tells a lot about who herself and who she is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to meet also outside her.
I love that, like, it seems to be such a big, let's say, disconnect in between Helly on the outside and Helly on the inside, because, like, she is now fighting herself. Like, you're your own worst enemy. We don't have that with, like, Mark or anyone else.
But technically, then it's not that big of a disconnect, because they're both basically doing
they
the
could
same.
not be more connected.
Exactly, the same thing. So, like,
yeah, they both, I'm sure both are very stubborn and set on things. It's just like right now they're set on different things. So, like,
yeah, exactly,
a big disconnect, but like two same people.
Exactly,
like
big
functioning
disconnect.
the same way.
Yeah, in like maybe motivations and like maybe even the way they're thinking, but like they don't have the same knowledge, so of course they're not gonna think the same way. But at the same time, like, you can see that strong character that probably Helly on the outside also has.
Yeah.
I mean, for the love of God, even though I do understand it, just like, let's say, I think I would understand if somebody in the inside wanted to kill themselves because they were so desperate, because they've been going through this thing for so long, and there is no way of them getting out of this thing. Like, it's like a constant nightmare that you are in, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not mentally stable, there is a possibility that, like, you are not gonna see another way, let's say, you know, to get out of this thing. But, like, she didn't do it because of that.
At least that is not what it looks like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 3 days, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if it was because of that, it would come much later, you know?
Yeah.
It didn't seem that she did it because of that. It seemed like she did it because she has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
She is the one who is calling the shots, you know?
Yeah. And she wants to, like, take that control.
Exactly. Even
though
though with losing the life, she's losing all control. So, like, technically,
I mean, again, she is doing it in an elevator. She's not doing it
exactly
somewhere else, but, like, she wants her to know it and feel it as the elevator goes up.
Yeah. She wants the outside self.
Yeah. To
suffer. Realize at the end that the inside self did this to her, and was the one who called the shots and took her life.
Yeah.
Which is fucking fascinating, honestly. Like,
that's so good.
Since the last episode, she definitely became my favorite character of the show, because she's, especially because we think that, like, she is maybe potentially one of the Egons.
Yeah.
Which makes
or again, at least someone very important on the outside.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not the Egon that's gonna
be
CEO, but, like, still an Egon.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, that is still the person who has been taught all these things and is thinking all these things. I don't know why she came in, though. Like, that is something that, like, I'm wondering and really want to find out. But I like that makes her very interesting. Like, this whole situation just makes her very interesting.
I can't wait to find out more about her.
Yeah.
Mark also... What happened with Mark? He is still not answering the phone that was left behind by...
He's not.
Petey. He went to his funeral. He met his daughter.
But, like, he did save the Petey's the picture, but, like, then when Holly figured him, like
Helly.
found Helly saw him, like she destroyed it.
Also, the book is doing a lot.
And
the book from his brother-in-law is doing a lot for
and
everyone.
also like the other guy is having some romantic feelings inside, which is fucking interesting.
Lawrence, it's not Lawrence, but like something. Irving. That is so fascinating. I really want to know if maybe they're also like partners on the outside as well. And now they have just... those feelings are coming back. I would really love to explore that.
That would be fucking interesting.
Yeah, and also again, I really want to know why everyone chose to enter here. It's not far-fetched to believe that like people that... especially like people that are also like down on their luck and like need a job, need money, need a way to like survive, could go here.
I mean,
including the people that like want to like escape their own life because of some grief. I just really want to know like each individual case, why they did this.
Exactly. I think that's gonna make those characters even more interesting.
Yeah.
Because again, we figured out that like Petey's family is not happy that he went inside.
Of course.
Like
but we just don't know what is
supported him, and it seemed like he was also escaping some type of pain.
Yeah.
At least judging by the Mark talked with June, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I'm really wondering.
We just don't know what it is.
About every single character because they're all fascinating.
I am enjoying it so much.
Me too.
We could play.
Let's play. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh God. Maybe this is a her episode. Maybe we'll find out in this episode something. But like, you know what? I don't know. Like, did Innie think that she was gonna get saved? Because like she's gonna get saved by someone, or she's gonna like save herself, whatever. Like, did she know that? And she just like wanted to prove a point. Where is this guy?
Maybe she can do with his legs somehow.
I don't think he knew what his book was gonna do.
Maybe you should get out of here.
But like now you would, I think so. It's the same elevator.
Yeah. He's gonna be the one who's gonna find her. Did they see on the cameras?
Yeah, definitely. So he's trying to stop Mark.
Jesus.
This would be a traumatic sight. This would be traumatic.
God damn it.
Wait, are they gonna... Oh, too bad. I somehow thought maybe they're gonna go
up.
Yeah.
So Mark out would see
her, yeah.
Is she okay? Mark, get in the elevator. Helly, get in the elevator!
I guess there's certain times where they have to leave, I don't know. Or like you should not see this. Well, now you're gonna open and there's gonna be no one there. How good
it would be if the elevator let down. Look at the change now. Look at the fucking change.
God, the actor's eyes just went dead.
Completely.
Judd was in the fucking bathroom, I'm gonna assume. Didn't see when this opened. Horrific. We didn't even talk about... I mean, I didn't see this. One of you guys commented about the news that someone is, like, their Innie got pregnant. And that just...
Yeah, I read that, but like, I read it and I wanted to mention it now in the intro, but did we talk about it in the last episode?
We did not talk about it because like we posted episode 3.
Did you not at any point talk about being pregnant and then...
No, we talked about it to each other.
Without being on camera?
Without being on camera. We talked about it like a few days ago.
Yeah,
when we were filming something else.
Yeah, because like we mentioned that, and then I was thinking like, where would you give birth to? Like, if your Innie self like got pregnant, would they want you to give birth downstairs so that they can experiment on the child? I don't know.
I just like...
I always think about experiments, you know, that they can do.
I cannot even imagine. What, like, a baby? No. Baby is not about to be in me. I would get an abortion immediately.
Yeah.
If I was out.
Yeah.
But like, that just opens the door, like, how the fuck did you even get pregnant downstairs? Because, sure, she could have fallen in love.
Yeah.
You know? But... Also, it could have been...
But like you could never... Yeah,
you could never be certain.
Never know about anything. What, you get a message, oh, you have a partner downstairs, you're gonna believe in it?
But like also imagine you downstairs. Let's say you did fall in love. And this person upstairs just like aborts this kid that you maybe wanted.
But like, what do you mean want? You came here to work for 8 hours a day.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, this is so inhumane. Like, for him, it's been a second. My mind doesn't process this.
She's in the hospital. She has severe bruising, but thankfully no permanent damage. Helly's Audi has no intention of resigning.
But she almost died. I mean, she doesn't want to be here.
And she will be back at her desk in a few days.
Is that enough time?
Her Audi is honestly psychotic.
Your watch, Marcus. And you can thank Kier himself it went the way it did.
Can thank Kira itself.
I mean, they're God. No, her Audi has to be psychotic. The you are.
I mean, she had like her Audi has a goal in
Yeah.
her mind, especially again
Why is it
if
to
he
fail?
is Egan.
My failure to break into the literary world in my 20s was devastating, and that to truly find my place in that world, I would first need to break it entirely. A society with festering workers cannot flourish.
How did the other guy forget that he left this book?
What separates man from machine? Also, they are made of metal, whereas man is made of skin. If you are a soldier, do not fight for my freedom. Fight for the freedom of the soldier fighting next to you. This will make the war more inspiring for you both. A good person will follow the rules. A great person will follow himself. Bullies are nothing but bull and lies. They cannot crucify you. Stop and ask if it's truly you that must change, or the system.
Like all these quotes sound like, you know, on Twitter, what you would see like
Final
from
diagnostics.
some motivational speakers. I mean, it's
False
true. You should listen to this.
Predicam's memory was reintegrated. You
Oh,
were right, Helly.
oh, he freaks me out.
But she doesn't.
I figure you'll take a beat before telling the board,
Uh,
especially after what happened.
We
with
don't know
Friday.
him, so like that's what it freaks me out. We have like gotten something of her, so she freaks me out
You
less
haven't
now.
told them.
Her face.
Please find out who did this.
Would
I'd
love
like
to know.
deliver everything to the board at once.
I wonder if you will by the end.
Shit.
Hi, Mark. It's Ricken. Listen, I know you're still in severed Mark 4, but Denton's at 4 centimeters, so this baby is officially coming. Oh, actually,
What is
this
that?
Mark's.
What the
We
fuck
are
was
in cabin
that?
6, which is through the gate, and at the end of the row, it's one of the more affordably sized units, but you should.
What does he mean cabin? Like, why aren't you in a
Gonna give
hospital?
birth here.
This is such a weird town. I don't understand this at all. Oh yes, the doula.
Babe, I just don't want to be like my father.
No, baby. I think it's good you're getting it out now.
This is not the time and place. Okay, well
Dude,
then.
did you see the one next door?
Yeah.
It's like psychotically expensive. It's like a freaking lodge. I hate whoever's in there.
That's just fat cats making fat kittens.
There's something about this town. Like they're giving him a paper with like I guess where to go. I don't fucking know.
Doesn't have to, babe.
What?
The fetus is drawn to clear air. Purging secrets can create a soul void that speeds the labor.
Okay, and we want that.
Oh, we do.
Babe, maybe not right now.
It's fine, I'll start. Mark, I love you, and I feel hurt that you haven't called me to thank me for the book yet.
We left a copy of his new book on your doorstep.
5 days ago, 5 full days.
Okay, well, I definitely haven't seen that. I mean, it must have been stolen or something.
What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
She's giving birth.
Ricken, there's more important things. Keep it together right now.
It's fine, it's all fine.
If there's one time in a relationship where it's supposed to be 100% about her, it is now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Or maybe somebody can go and get you coffee. Should she drink coffee now?
Alright.
I am not sure actually.
Be careful.
Doesn't sound like
It's now
something-
time for
I
the
don't know.
coffee.
Also insane that you let a woman that is about to give birth walk outside by herself. Insane.
Oh.
Oh, she's seeing who the one in the better lodge is.
Hi, I'm so sorry.
I'm another pregnant lady. I'm from over there. I just came out on a coffee run. I got distracted by your beautiful coffee, and I was wondering if there's any chance you could hook me up.
In the middle of nowhere, someone came up to me to be like, can I have coffee? If I'm feeling very generous, I'm like giving you through the window, you know what I mean? I don't know you.
I'm Devin.
I don't know, maybe because they're both pregnant, you would have more faith.
My husband is driving me fucking crazy. My brother's... Listen,
What is this town?
is it your first? May 3rd.
What if she's the one that got pregnant on the inside?
3 kiddos. I'm so fucking scared of ruining one child. How do you handle it? A lot of help, I guess.
I'm like trying to think now if she's the one that's like on the
book.
Yeah, yeah.
inside that got pregnant. Do you not think? think that they're
I know the last time you
insane
were in a medical facility was for
for like letting her walk on her own.
Absolutely.
Insanity. Medical facility?
This makes no
Of
sense
course,
to
the
me.
baby's middle name.
This whole thing makes no
I
sense to me. Him
understand.
talking about the
You're
box,
unable
like
to
I
be
can
comfortable.
understand, like I can expect, I
Your
expect
kid
not
deserves
now
your own
everything. You know what I mean?
name.
I mean, look where they are. What are these cabins?
Again, I'm
Why are they not in
this
hospital?
town is
Where
weird.
is-
This town is very
So
fucking
that's
weird.
why I'm like,
Yeah, but
makes
like you know,
sense.
some people do want to give birth at home, you know. So like maybe it's like a cabin for people that want to do
But like,
that.
why
you know?
not at their home? Why go to some specific cabin?
Well, maybe it's like a.
There is a doctor there. What? I don't know.
Maybe they're better equipped with something.
Oh, I made friends with the richest lady in baby camp.
This is baby camp.
Baby can.
She was,
Okay.
oh,
You want me to go get her?
no. Oh, can I squeeze your hand?
Yeah. You need me to tell a secret?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your dark shit.
I kind of think Lumen might be up to something.
What do you mean? Like, with your paychecks? Who have you been talking to?
Now I'm just trustful of her as well. I don't know.
What?
You remember the businessman?
Oh! Holy fucking pit of hell!
Charlie, you okay?
Why do people do
I'll
this?
get Alexa.
I think by the end of this episode we should answer his fucking phone.
I mean, he's gonna turn off.
Honestly, those old phones, the battery on them is great.
She was in Alley form at the time she woke up. So this will be any Helly's first conscious experience since the hanging. When she sees you,
Horrific. It's interesting that she is like breathing this hard.
You're okay. So, alright. So they locked away the extension cords and other dangerous items. So,
I mean, she can kill herself with a clock over there.
you should be safe.
Every time I'm just like looking at what the time is. 9:25. They got here 9:15.
And if you want to
9:05.
focus
I
on
don't know.
looking for happy numbers for a while, that's fine.
Honestly, this poor girl.
We should hide inspirational handbook quotes around the office for her to stumble upon.
I mean,
She just needs to start earning perks, dude. I'd end my life if I didn't have any finger traps yet. It would not
we
mean
can give her the book.
Miss Casey.
I'm
Oh.
here to observe Helly R.
Oh.
Miss Casey, did you see the book that I just took?
I'm to watch her for signs of sadness. Upon request, I can also perform a hug.
You know, I've been exhibiting signs of sadness. Could I get one of those?
Now,
Yeah, this would make me feel much better.
if you're upset, you can request a hug. I know. I'm good.
Can request a hug. Request a hug.
I'm sure. What is with the black goo? He's the one that keeps seeing it. I mean, he's tired, but like, he's not falling asleep.
What does this say?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it means.
Can
Yes, it's
somebody
not really
explain
happening, but it
this?
is happening in his mind. Is it
This
like
is it.
the more that he is doing his job, and the more that they want him to like whatever, like level his emotions, the more like he is getting consumed by this black goo until like all of his mind is basically just like a black goo. And that's what they want you to become. Just like inside.
getting there, buddy?
I have to go to O&D,
Oh, and he saw that room.
and I'd like to seek Bert's counsel.
Look at this. Something bad happens, you want to go speak to someone you care about.
Okay, fine. Just make a copy of that map in case we have to come find you.
Again, I wouldn't even expect them to let them walk like freely like this.
Yeah.
They have the Lumen tags. See, ones have green tags,
I'm sorry, Irving.
others have blue
I must have
tags.
set this print job here by mistake. You weren't supposed to see this.
What are these?
Nothing. A joke from Miss Cobell.
It's the O&D Coopersmith, one that Dylan talks about.
Oh, do they have green ones?
It's the milkshake.
Of course not. Nothing like that could happen here.
It's proof. It's ironclad proof.
Milkshake says it didn't happen. Then why would one department physically attack another?
Are we even sure about it? Because with 7 people, there's a lot that they could do to us.
Maybe they are the ones that never leave and they do leave because of those
Lied to you
reasons.
about the size of his department? How do we know what else he isn't being kosher about?
He's making a lot of accidents, like he first forgot a book.
Is he doing this?
Or he does it.
Is he doing this on purpose?
Just now.
Are they doing it on purpose? Is this the
I thought it might dissuade him from spending so much time with Virgie.
Yeah.
2 6s.
Okay.
I'm sorry, should I have consulted you?
No. Good initiative.
Keep it between us.
She does not have terrifying eyes. too.
Now, I was gonna say now she freaks me out in this one.
She has terrifying eyes.
Did she have makeup covering that?
Like if her out itself would not even put the makeup to cover it, you know.
Helly are.
Hi, Miss Casey.
Do you want a hug?
Please describe for me your time in the restroom.
Oh, no. So sorry, Miss Casey.
Helly are, you have to come with me to distribution supply.
That's okay. I can watch Helly while you're gone. It's only a few minutes, right?
Distribution supply is 8 minutes.
I'm interested in her as well.
All the time, so I could, if you...
He's acting
Well,
human.
that's one less horrible thing.
Helly, I just realized I haven't shown you where we keep the extra pen caps.
I'm good, thanks.
I think you should go.
No, you're right. Shouldn't go anywhere without Miss Casey.
Is this your kind eyes?
This is freaking me out, eyes, but just like go with it. Like every room, there's no glass. Why is that room in glass? Like I understand like a meeting room, but like still.
Did you make up the pen caps to ask me that
I
much?
just wanted to talk.
I'm really bad, Mark. Thanks for noticing.
A future office or something
yeah.
that used to be an office.
Petey's map.
Yeah, since you've been gone, I've been trying to recreate it on my lunch breaks. I thought maybe if we work on it together, we can...
Do it quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's giving her
Now
some.
you do, Petey. Helly.
Helly are?
Where are the lights?
Mark took her to look at pen caps.
Where?
They're fine.
Just at the end of the storage wing.
Virgie's in the conference room.
Why would you say that?
I tell you, she's interesting.
That's like the human persevering.
Exactly.
What are you doing here?
What are you
I
doing?
know. I was looking for you. I haven't heard from you.
He's so happy.
Well,
Dude, oh my god! What are you doing? He was coming at you! Let him out! Let him out! Let him out! Fuck is he here? You saw that painting you went to disembowel today? I need a manager! Marvin, wait, don't go!
I know what you're up to.
What is wrong with you? Open the door! Marvin!
Helly?
What is this? Why is this in darkness?
Helly!
We are so lost.
Where the fuck are we? I told her I wanted out and she told me I wasn't a person. My own self told me that.
Yeah, and that's horrible, but don't focus on her. What do you want? In here.
To get out of here.
It's for her to wake up while the life drains out of her and to know it was me who did it.
I can only fucking respect that.
Did we hear a baby?
No.
I told you,
no,
we heard a baby.
Fuck no. No, no.
if I could just explain.
Wait, when you give birth in that baby camp,
No sign of him or Helly.
what? Do you keep the baby?
I hope so.
Oh, I just came to see you.
Why is
The rest
that
of you
guy
are
like
back in
so
the-
hell-bent on O&D?
If you came here to see me, then why are you in the conference room?
I didn't know why you hadn't been back, and I didn't want to scare you again, like with the hand thing.
Oh, I feel bad for that guy.
You didn't scare me.
I was working on a joke.
Joke?
The same when I got in.
Prove it.
Tell it.
Oh my god, just fucking leave now.
Why did you lie about the number of people in your department? We don't trust you guys.
You, the king of fucks, don't trust us. I do, but people just talk about MDR, stupid old stories, jokes even.
Oh, everyone thinks you're the ones that did the coup. And you think they're the ones that did the coup?
It's literally silly. Like they say, you all have pouches. You each have a larval offspring that will jump out and attack if we get too close. That's fucking psycho. The sentiment, somehow holds. People are weird.
They want to separate everyone.
The one they could keep be close.
Eventually eats, replaces
I'm not even
you.
sure they're talking about like babies, just in
Which,
general.
having would solve the mystery. Your youthful energy.
Is that the joke? Take a hint.
Just
Thank
exactly.
you. Didn't take a
Are you
hint.
sweet on this guy?
You disapprove?
I do. I do disapprove.
Certainly the handbook forbids taking a heart to other employees.
Rat, fuck the handbook. This guy's an Owen goddamn D who are duplicitous snakes to a one.
How do...
Not safe.
What? What are you talking
He
about?
hates O&D so much.
Just like they talk about you guys.
But like, this is not... This sounds like a bird.
It's a...
See, do not think this was...
So cute.
Very cute, but why is there a goat?
What is happening here?
They're not ready.
Oh, for what?
We can't take them yet. They're not ready.
For...
It isn't time. But get the hell out of here. Go!
For what? It isn't time for what?
I'm sorry. I mean, you know that relationships beyond the platonic are frowned upon anyway.
Is that what we are?
Ah.
Leave!
Leave!
God.
Take a fucking hint!
G, at this time, I formally release you from MDR's supervision.
Would you like to come in?
Yes.
I would like to see the
I-
people.
In the storeroom. I'd like to show you.
You stop, don't say a word. Go.
Dylan, of course. My handbook just says they were bonded by the spirit of industry.
I know, but
Oh my god, what is he gonna find?
that's correct.
He said that such a picture doesn't exist. There it is.
Makes you wonder how something could be wrong if a kid...
Get away from him.
Dylan, what?
You lying fuck.
Dylan!
He claims he doesn't know about this painting, meanwhile it's sitting right there on his shelf.
That isn't.
Irv, we need to go now.
It's not the same.
What?
Look. Look at the badges the raiders are wearing. It's not O&D, Dylan. It's us.
This one's never gone into the hallway rotation.
Okay, but we've never done anything like that. Why the hell would there be two versions of the same painting?
They're fucking with you.
They don't want you to make friends, be friendly, support each other because...
What if the goats are the numbers?
Where are you even walking
Which one's
towards?
Which one's not, which one's... Oh, God.
I doubt it's that.
I don't know. I can't even understand what goats could be.
If you give me the map, I'll clean it up.
Does she have photogenic
You're
memory?
drawing this shit.
How did you even fucking find them? We're even walking.
Hi,
Everything is
Miss
dark.
Tracy. We were just heading back from our mental health walk.
You're both unhurt.
Yes.
Wait, we are.
I'm glad. I was scared.
I don't know.
I've warmed up to her now.
Much.
She took care of Erwin and Bert.
She it seems like she has feelings. I mean, of course, she's not wrong. They're all human.
They're just trying to... Who's watching? We've seen these cameras. Okay, you.
The
but
scariest
there's
person
another one.
alive.
You aware what MDR is up to right now?
The surest way to tame a prisoner is to let him believe he's free.
Upstairs wouldn't look kindly on this.
No, I love her doing this.
Me too.
You can talk to me when you figure out who hacked Kilmer's chip.
Fun. I know, I'm very interested in her. She's fun to me now.
What is happening in this room?
Excuse me, everyone.
And do you get to leave? Or do you live
I
here?
want to introduce you all to Irving and Dylan. They're from MDR.
No, they're gonna
Are they gonna be
They're
terrified?
friends.
This is not a... They don't seem...
Please don't end.
No, it's not the end. What do you mean? What do you mean it's the
I
end?
told you.
What do you mean it's the end?
This episode was so fucking short.
What do you mean it's the end? What? It just started.
Literally. God, this episode was short.
So fucking
In
short.
my opinion, this episode was so fucking short, especially
And
because
again-
we're not gonna watch another one for like at least 10 days.
Yeah. More questions, no answers.
I mean,
Like, it's getting complicated now.
I mean, it's
It
getting...
was already complicated, but I'm just like...
It's not getting complicated, it's getting more interesting, if you know.
Yeah.
Because, like, I love that they're figuring some things out.
Yeah.
And that every one of them is rebelling in their own way.
Yeah, I love them
And-
all kind of like getting together.
I mean, not at this point yet, but like,
No,
they
like-
will, because in different ways. Let's say now Mark is coming to Helly, and at the same time Irving is going with Bert, you know, and now there is Dylan. Is it Dylan?
Dylan, I think.
Dylan as well, who was first saw the book, wanted to read it, and then now is going with Irving, finding all this out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, so they are figuring some things out, and again they wanted this a department that they are supposed to hate.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we're friends.
Yeah.
You know?
And I love that everything is happening because Harmony is letting it happen, because like she wants to prove something. She wants to prove a point. But like just by them letting this happen, you see how humans would be and interact if you don't like confine them in this.
Yeah, it seems Harmony at this point, I don't think she's doing it to rebel.
No.
I think she is doing it, yes, to prove a point. And again, in the last episode, we saw that basically Board is not talking directly to her in that one scene. The Board is talking to the woman's ear, and the woman, and basically she can't hear it. She was explaining herself.
Yeah.
And I think she
It's
wants...
very like patronizing. It's very...
yeah. It's like, I think she wants to prove herself, you know?
Yeah, I think she's mad at the Board. Like she wants to prove that they are wrong.
Yeah.
And to prove herself. But again, I think in the whole journey of doing that and proving it, I wonder how she's gonna come out of that at the end, if she is gonna start rebelling in some way. But like it seems
maybe she is
just
rebelling.
Yeah, I mean she is doing something they would not want her to do.
Exactly, just like these ones are not rebelling, they're going against Lumen. They're rebelling because they're finding friends.
Yeah.
They're having feelings.
Yeah.
You know? So like technically she is rebelling as well, even though again we still don't know if she's severed at all. It is a bit different.
Yeah. I mean she's not severed in the way that they are severed. We just don't know if like she went through this whole process that we think was a thing.
Yeah.
That we made up.
I still honestly don't think that. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like that is a bit different.
Yeah.
Because she is aware of herself, where they're not aware.
Yeah. So like by all intents and purposes, I mean she's not severed, and like maybe she never just even went through this whole thing. But I really love that story. A theme through this episode, and I think that like should be concerning, is babies. Like his sister was giving birth. She was giving birth at this baby camp, which like already everything sounds a bit Handmaid's Tale-ish. You know, like it's not a normal situation. It's not in a hospital. Everything seems like Lumen's something, you know. And I thought when we
Lumen is holding this town basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and so like I don't know what's happening there, but like when we heard the goats, like it sounded a bit like babies. But like did that
they
sound
are
like
babies,
goats?
but like
yeah,
baby goats.
But like when we saw them, I first like thought, what if they're just like not actually seeing goats? I thought like maybe that was babies there in that room, but like they somehow see goats.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, because like I thought they don't know what babies are, and it's like we see through their eyes that like this is their perception of something. I don't know. I thought like maybe these could be babies, because I don't know what we do with goats. I don't know how goats come into this equation.
I don't know. That would not be shocking, to be honestly.
No, it doesn't make sense, but like I feel like it should be connected to babies because it's baby goats as well.
I mean, sure, but like, and he was feeding them and he was yelling, "Oh, they're not ready yet."
Yeah.
You know, and it seemed like he was.
It seemed like he was yelling that because like he is in this room constantly, and if they take them away, like he gets attached.
That's what I want to say. It seems like he was emotionally attached, and like now he's gonna lose his pets, friends, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like
they can, like, I guess only an experiment the goats can be. Like maybe they're experimenting something to do with the severance process on the goats. Because like you're always gonna like do animals, like testing on animals before you do it on humans. So like maybe they're just like testing something on the goats.
Literally could be, but like the thing is with the goats, you could tell me anything.
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
Sure, they could be experiments, they could also be food, you know, they get their tokens, you know, or whatever is,
yeah,
you know, that they eat, that they should be full of protein or something. Like,
yeah, but like
I
I
don't
just
think
feel
so
like
either.
yeah, because
I know,
like
but
they
like,
could get that
no,
outsourced.
of course,
you know what I mean?
no, I don't think so either. It's just
Yeah.
that like you can tell me literally anything.
It could
with
be anything.
that, you know.
Yeah, it could be anything.
And like I could believe you completely.
Yeah. This one, like, what does every room? There's so many fucking rooms, I'm sure.
And they are completely different. Like these ones are doing something with the machines. Ours are doing something with the computers. Like this one is feeding goats. Yeah. Bert was collecting pictures.
I mean, O&D prints the pictures. Like that's what they do constantly. I found it interesting, the knowledge that everyone, like I guess from however many departments there are, they want to separate you. They want to make you each other's enemies.
But like I don't then understand why didn't they separate them with walls? Like they can't come and see each other. They're completely separated from each other.
I think maybe it's like the human conditioning where you have to have, let's say, an enemy, so that you would focus on that and not focus on the real enemy. You know, like just like thinking in real life, your company, let's say, for example, if you want to get a promotion or whatever, and someone else also wants to get a promotion, your company sets it out as if the other person also trying to get a promotion is your enemy, because like they want to get like a livable wage or whatever. You concentrate on that and you don't concentrate on the company that is giving you shit conditions. Like same with any real life situation, even outside of your job. Like they want to create a boogeyman just so that you would not focus on the real issue. I don't know what example to give.
I mean, I definitely...
Like they're gonna convince you to talk about America's politics. Like they're gonna convince you that immigrants coming into America are your issue and not your fucking government being the issue. Like they just want to focus your attention on something else and make you hostile to each other when if you were on the same side against the powers that be, that would accomplish more, and they don't want that to happen. Thus they create this divide. So like I would it be better if they just like kept them locked up? I don't know, maybe they want to still preserve that idea of you having some sort of choice in the matter. Like they're not gonna lock rooms or whatever. They're just gonna make sure that you don't necessarily go towards them.
No, I definitely think that like whatever they're doing it on purpose, because like again, they could have kept them separated.
Yeah,
I'm pretty confident. Like on another floor, there is also 5 departments, and like the maybe different thing is in the game for them. You know, like maybe they're taught completely some different things, or maybe they're the same things. Like we don't know that, you know.
Yeah.
But like I definitely think that like it has been done on a purpose, because if they wanted to separate them, they could have just built a wall. But, like not a door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or at least door that locks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be that hard to manage them to never cross each other's paths or not know about each other at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For the love of God, they have cameras on them 24/7. They're surveilling everything they do 24/7.
Again, the thing is, this would not have happened at all if Harmony was not allowing it. So like, they don't necessarily need to like separate them through walls. They just, until now, they have separated them in different ways, and it worked perfectly fine. It's just now Harmony is allowing them.
But like the other one has also meddle in his way, where he printed the pictures and made Irving see the pictures, you know.
Yeah, to dissuade him from going towards Bert.
And then Miss Casey comes into play.
Miss Casey
is very cute.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, like
who would have thought? Like in the beginning, I was like, how like the way that she speaks is so robotic that like it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like the second the thing with like Bert happened, where she was like, he is here, or whatever, she didn't have to say that. In no way did she have to give him this information.
Yeah.
Unless like she saw that they liked each other. But like through the conversations or whatever she had, that she just told him, oh, there he is.
Yeah, I agree. But like I think even the job that she is doing there, like in the room, remember, like reading all the facts, all the human facts that like Irving is out from the like his out is or something like that, and like her reading about those things and stuff like that is, in my opinion, interesting for her personality.
Yeah,
like those things can affect you if she's doing if she's there and like doing something like that for all the employees, you know,
like in a way you know them,
and
that's like if you know someone, like you cannot help but, I mean, unless you're psychotic, I mean, even if you can't help but like feel something, I mean, even if these people.
Those things are completely false, just like being in those human moments with those people around you, like you see them, you see how those things that they find out about themselves or whatever her job is with other people, patients, whatever, like I feel like can make her have emotions towards them. So like her, let's say, letting Helly alone for a few minutes with Mark, you know, because like Mark said that it's fine, you know? And her then telling Irving where Bert is. She didn't have to do that, you know. Or at the end you seem that like she was worried for Mark and Helly, and I don't think
that like, no, that seems very genuine.
It's not, it didn't seem like she was worried because like they're gonna escape. Like, oh, she was scared for that. No, it seemed like she was worried for their well-being.
It seemed like she was genuinely worried for them to be okay.
It somehow make her very fucking human to me, you know?
It made her instantly
very likable. Like
endearing.
I would really want to find out more about her.
I think we should all get together and do the fucking cool. Like, let's burn the place down. Like, I would love that. Because, like, everyone, again, they went into the OMD, towards the OMD people, and everyone there at the OMD is kind of right now acting like Dylan on our side would. Being like, absolutely fucking not.
Let's say...
But give him time.
Yeah, but let's say, is the guy with the goats, is he leaving?
What do you mean?
Is he leaving the place?
We know some people, they say, are not. He could be one of the guys that is not.
I think people who are like, let's say, like constantly working alone, like even Case, you know, like I think people who could be working alone, like because these four, they're working together, they're living in similar times, maybe 5 minutes from each other, you know, and coming 5 minutes from each other, you know, they have their slot, but they're doing that. But people who are working alone, they could be the ones who are staying and not leaving. As for example, that guy, maybe those goats are
how many goats were there? Did you see?
I didn't count. I mean, there were maybe 12.
No, like I'm trying to now connect them to numbers. If there were 9 of them.
9 numbers, okay.
Yeah. Let me check somehow.
I'm like, maybe something, I thought maybe something with faith you wanted to say, you know, like...
With faith?
Yeah.
Oh, like religiously?
Yeah, religiously.
I don't know, like I'm not that well versed to know what numbers would indicate.
Imagine if I saw the goats and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you're concentrating on so many dumb things because I'm like, oh, like I keep looking over at the clock. I can't stop it. And every time it's normal, every time the time progresses normally. Well, I'm on to nothing now. There's more than 10. I tried something. I can't connect them to numbers.
Even if you would see numbers, what
I don't know.
What did you
No, nothing. I was just like, maybe,
I
was like, there's no such thing as a coincidence, no.
Okay.
But I was like, this is something maybe, but I had nowhere to go.
But like, how would they just move on? You know, if I saw the goats and like I would not be able to just continue walking.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? You see what the environment they live in. This is a different type of norm.
But like that is their first time seeing an animal.
True.
Wouldn't you want to pet one? Like, isn't that your first instinct? They're very cute, you know?
So cute.
So
I don't know.
Helen and Mark, I cannot understand you now. That was the weirdest thing that you have done.
Yeah, the woman next to Mark's sister.
It's weird. She's weird, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
there's something there. Like, are they
Is she the one who gave?
Egans?
Are
Not
they
Egans,
Okay.
none, but like, is the baby coming in an Egan just because like they made it a point to say that like they have money because like they're in a better cabin or whatever. So like, it doesn't have to be an Egan, but like it could be
I thought a Lumen
something.
baby.
Yeah, like could be the woman that got pregnant.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because it could be that just because
Husini got pregnant.
Yeah, just
And this is
because
her third.
they would. Yeah, that actually that's what exactly. My thought process. First, when I saw her, I thought that's her, and then when she said it's my third, then I was like, then it's not her. But then when asked about that, she was mysterious. She was like, with a lot of help. That's not mysterious. That could be with a lot of help. You could, so you just can have money.
Like, wouldn't Lumen's next step maybe want to be like, if they do this on grown adults, like the severing process, like what would happen if you start that before, like when a baby is born?
But like why?
Like before it even develops. I'd like to make a labor force.
You can make a labor force with just a baby. They can. You know what I mean? If you just take a baby.
Yeah, but like
you don't need to separate their brain.
Well, technically, there's nothing to separate. Like nothing is fucking happening inside.
The baby is
like,
not learned
something. Yeah, but like they're trying to, like the baby is gonna develop, and it's gonna, whether they want it or not. Like you cannot stop people from like developing emotions in certain ways, and like they, by Keir's standards, by their fucking god standards, like there's 4 tempers or whatever the fuck it is, like, and you should like, conquer them.
I understand.
Like if you start from the beginning, but not even developing those.
But why would you need to be severed to do that? Like, baby's future depends on how you teach them.
Yes.
And what, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why exactly should baby need to be severed? It can just be
like
taken.
You immediately put in a fucking womb by themselves.
And you
like,
teach them.
It.
Just like Homelander, you know?
Well, we saw how that turned out. His tempers are not fucking leveled.
But like they didn't want to do
what
this.
you mean. I know
but
what
like
you
they
mean.
can take babies and do experiments on them.
I don't know what they would do, what they would need to do, but like they could take babies to help them with this, whatever process they want to achieve.
They could.
I just don't know like what exactly, but like something with that. I can believe that.
That's what I want to say, yeah.
Like they have fucking baby camps, you know what I mean? Like where's hospitals? You don't go to a hospital because like a hospital is, I mean, you can go to a private hospital because like a government and this is still an experiment, you know? Like I don't think that they are necessarily backed by the US government. Thus, these women are giving birth in baby camps. You cannot trace back those babies. They would maybe not be like put into the system or whatever if they're born in this place.
I honestly don't know. Because like the woman, the Mark's sister, this seems so normal to her.
Yeah, but like it would, we just don't know anything about this town, and she seems very normal. Like,
that's what I want to say. Like I can't. If something so weird would have been was always happening in this baby camp, if babies weren't coming out alive of this baby camp, if they were taking babies from this baby camp because like it's completely woman's.
Yeah.
Like she should know that.
Yeah.
She should not go there. She would if she's normal.
But they're not gonna. She doesn't think they're gonna take the baby because she has fucking 3 beds already for the baby. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is weird. The 3 babies, 3 beds bit. That is odd.
That's why nothing is odd to me there, because like again they're interesting type of people. That's why nothing was weird when he started talking about his emotions and she was the one who was having contractions, or when they let her out to get
her husband
coffee.
Is a peculiar type. We
read
his book.
Again, and they put 3 beds in their bedroom because kids. And the kids would progressively decide to change beds.
That weird dinner where they didn't eat.
Yeah.
Like a dinner where they didn't. Like it's so odd.
Exactly. But like that's not odd. Apparently, they're normal.
Yeah, but
What I
like
mean,
that's odd for everyone else. You know what I mean? And so like this whole town is.
It doesn't seem odd for Mark.
Weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like that's what I mean.
Just
they have a different type of norm.
Yeah.
Thus, something like the whole town is weird.
Yeah.
Another thing with Irving and the black goo that he keeps seeing. Like the only thing that to me would make sense is like if the thing that they're doing on computers is again something to help them with their emotions, like to, because like some numbers are scary, some numbers are happy or whatever. If it's something to like, I don't know what words to use, like dull their emotions or whatever it is, like kill that inside them. Is this like just like the natural progress of like, the longer you do this, the more you're gonna see these black things, because like all this is happening in your mind. Thus, that's like your mind getting, how do I say it, like cleared out and just like becoming this black space where you're devoid of emotions or whatever the fuck it is.
Maybe.
Like that's the only way. And like he has been here for longer, thus like he is the only one that sees this. And maybe like Mark in, I don't know, 10 years or whatever would also start seeing this like black goo or something.
I have no idea. I mean, we only think we see it in the intro.
We do see
we
it in the
analyzed it intro many times. Nothing new come up. We didn't realize anything new from the intro. So like I don't know.
But
at
just
the
because
same
like
time,
it is in the intro, then I don't think it's like just about Irving. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's just about Irving at all. Yeah, I don't know if that is what is happening, but like I honestly have no idea. I really have no idea. At the same time, he was being the most rebellious self with the most emotions that he has had since he came into Lumen.
Yeah, I mean, and they're developing like their own thoughts, because like he and Bert were talking about like Keir and his wife. He was going against the grain of what Keir, let's say, said, because they not support anything that's not platonic relationships.
Yeah.
But like he came to a conclusion that like if Keir did it, like it cannot be that immoral.
Yeah.
Because like, why is there different rules for you and for me? Like you had a romantic relationship, why can't I? And he is someone that is very much seems like the worker of the month. Like he is very rule based.
So
but
far
now
he has
everything with Bert that's happening, like he is thinking for himself
completely,
which is something again that they are trying to avoid.
Yeah.
But because we're letting them do all this, he is getting there.
Yeah.
And so like continuously everyone's gonna keep getting there.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to see what they're gonna do, where they're gonna go, how far we're gonna push it.
Yeah.
But like this episode didn't help me at all.
No.
With
what?
Like answering any type of question. It gave me more questions.
No, but like I think it's gonna be a slow process, because like let's say I think in each episode they're gonna rebel more and more, and we're gonna maybe potentially find out something more about their personal lives, you know, somehow. I don't know.
There's only 4 more episodes.
A lot can happen, but like if there is only 4 more episodes, why do you give me an episode of 43 minutes? You know what I mean?
Like that could have been an hour and 3 minutes, like
and
20 more
20 more minutes. We could have. Thank God we didn't start this show earlier. Thank God we started this show when the season 2 is coming soon. Honestly, it would be a fucking torture.
And that's why we kept pushing it off. They didn't even give it on a poll.
Nothing.
It's like, we're not gonna do this. This is the.
But
we're like, okay, we can do
we
this.
Put it in a poll. What do you mean didn't put it in the poll? We literally put it in the poll. It won the poll.
Yeah, but before.
Before, okay.
Because like we thought we were gonna react to it, and we just like we're not gonna put it on the poll before the time is right for it. And this was like
and everybody was asking
the earliest
for it.
we were gonna put it on the poll, because like now we're gonna have like 2 months. I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Arcane
No, this
in the meantime.
worked perfectly, honestly.
But then it's coming back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how everyone else waited.
By because, begging us to react to it because they needed to watch it again.
Every time, like every episode, like ends on some kind of question or discovery. The season finale is about to be the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And imagine having to wait a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine.
Or 2. I don't know when it came
out. I don't know. Like maybe it's. But we're, I think entering 2nd year. I guess.
Definitely.
No.
It was very interesting again to see Helly. Helly is an interesting character.
I love Helly.
I love her. Want to meet her outside self so badly.
Psychotic. Again, I just don't know. She's definitely someone high up, but I just don't know why she would do this. You know what I mean?
If she's
like, you would
not
think that people from Egan would be the beneficiaries of such a thing. Like, would not have to do this. That is like the only thing that...
But what does she want to prove a point to somebody?
Maybe she wants to maybe to the public, you know, to be like, why this is good. We're sending one of our own, like they're sending his daughter or whatever to become severed.
I thought quite the opposite, like because she's not the one who is supposed to be CEO or something, you know, and she wants to prove a point, some point inside, while going inside, you know,
maybe
because that somehow seems right, like
for her character,
just like again, she's basically. She does not care about her own mental health state, whatever. She basically says, you're not a person, you're nobody. Nobody cares about you. That's you. It's literally you, but it's not you. You know what I mean? Just like your body, without your brain.
Again, that's so.
And also, we see how she is as well in the inside, where she's basically just wanted to hurt her outside self. You know. She basically said what she wanted to do, you know?
Yeah.
She wanted her to suffer.
And, like, her outside self saw that, felt that, and still continue doing this. That is such psychotic behavior that I don't even... Like, I can't even comprehend it. That is, like,
cannot wait to...
Like, I can't even... it doesn't compute. Like, she really... I want so badly to meet her outside self. Like, she seems... fucking evil.
Yeah. But fucking interesting.
So interesting. Like, again...
But that's why I think it would be somehow work with her character if she wants to prove something, you know?
Yeah.
If she's doing this so on purpose.
Again, there has to be a reason because, like, why the fuck would you go through this? Like, why the fuck would you go through the severing process?
But, like, if she's one of the Kier, she basically does not... acknowledge them as humans, like the ones who
of course they don't.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's the whole fucking
point. No, it just
point.
makes fucking perfect sense. Perfect sense.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere.
Slowly.
But, like, we want more.
Yeah.
We fucking want more and we can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a week. Bye.